global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Yes, the Obedient movement is up and running, and it looks like Obedients are not resting in their oars. They have made up their mind that this mandate is important to not just to rescue Nigeria from where it is, but to ensure there is a positive change in Nigeria. For a while now, a lot of politicians just believe that the Obedient movement are majorly on social media. They did not stop there. They even went as far as insisting, and like the likes of Fea'r insisted that in the Kaduna's forthcoming 2 million march that they're going to import a lot of people. In fact, they believe that the Obedient movement are really not much, they're just a handful here and there, like the likes of Adam Soshomola. He said just about 1 or 2 boys in a room churning out the same messages from different accounts, insisting, making it have the belief system that Obedients are a crowd. Well, it looks like there seems to be a factory reset, and some of these politicians are beginning to see the harsh reality, and they now know that propaganda is a different matter. Reality is setting in. And this is what he told their fellow politicians, the old guns, and what must be done, because it looks like this Obedient movement is not going to close down anytime soon. Well, before we go to the news proper, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, according to the news, the former Minister of Aviation and top chieftain of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC has taken to his verified social media account to make a strong statement about the supporters of the Labour Party presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, who are popularly called OBIedients. Wow. According to the Osun State-born politician, the supporters of Peter Obi, who are known as Obedients, are everywhere, and ignoring them would be detrimental, he said. He further went on to state that these supporters of Mr. Peter Obi would be around for a long time because they are not a political party, but a movement. He then went on to claim that that's Peter Obi supporters, are bound together with a common cause, with a common purpose and objectives to rid Nigeria of the older politicians and usher in a new set of leaders. Well, these are his words. Let me quote him word for word. He said, "These Obedients are everywhere. We ignore them at our peril. Look after," I take that again. He said, "Long after we are all gone, they will still be here because they are not a political party, but a movement. They are bound together in a common cause, a common purpose, and a common objective to rid Nigeria of the old order and usher in the new one." And this is coming from FFK Femi Fani Coyote. I guess Nigerians are there's what we call a wake-up call. Whether you like it or yes, we can't continue in this manner. I guess the Nigerian youth have been taken for granted for too long. Just so many years ago, they were called the lazy Nigerian youth. I guess they want to change the narrative. And then they are not lazy. They are hardworking. They just want a better enabling environment to prosper, to shine. In Nigeria, basic amenities are called luxuries now, as in they're luxurious. You don't see it every day. In other countries of the Western claims, you get to see electricity is normal. Okay, good roads are normal. They are basic. These are the things your taxes pay for, right? You pay your taxes, so you need those things are the things they use your taxes for. But in Nigeria, these are luxury. You see a good road, that road is unique because it's not common every part of Nigeria. And security, which is common in other Senate claims, in Nigeria, you pay heavily for security. You imagine you want to travel on way from Lagos to Port Harcourt, for instance, and you're going by road and you have a better kind of car, some sort of popcorn in your pocket, and you're traveling by road, you don't want to go by air, and you have a lot of people. Guy, you have to get convoy, so you have to get some security orderlies around you. And paying them, their fueling and all that, that's huge money. So even to pay for your security, it's money now. So Nigeria, the things people call basic is luxury in Nigeria. And the youth cannot travel. You can imagine how much diesel goes. Okay, education may get very expensive as time goes on. So you now see that Who is that youth that will thrive well if he doesn't have a basic or a good background, or better still, a well-to-do parent or background or family that will usher him into that dream world in Nigeria? So for it to change, the youth have decided they have to take their future into their hands and change the narrative. So it's not about Peter Obi now, it's about the people picking their choice. And with this kind of movement, Peter Obi cannot afford to mess up, because it's not him choosing them, but it's them choosing him. Now let's feel the pulse of Nigerians. Nigerians are talking, and this is strong, because this is no longer the propaganda. They keep thinking it's propaganda. It's not that. You can't wish obedient movement away. You can't wish a new Nigeria away. Nigerians, the youth are tired. They want a better change. And it's not just coming from the southern part of Nigeria. They're everywhere. They're in the north, they're in the south, they're in the west, they're in the central, they're everywhere. Is there any youth out there that likes the way, except for those who are benefiting from this government? If you're not, and the average Nigerians don't actually benefit, then why not? You're also obedient one way or the other. Okay, let's feel the pulse of Nigerians. This one here is saying, I see they paying them. We go there plenty. This one is a bit different. It's no longer you go there sweet us. This one is more like this was more like a Governor Yeso Wike song, where you say, as they paying them, you go there sweet us. All right, let's continue. This one is, as we they plenty, you go there paying them. Wow. Another person here say, for the first time, this has spoken the truth since he joined APC. I hope your cabal in APC will not sanction you for saying this. Another person is saying he knows what he's saying. Who can't be trusted tomorrow? He can just change his mind at any time. Okay, well, another person is saying, we thought you guys are not perturbed. Anyway, you two can join our movement. Another person said, the same people shouting are the same people saying they don't want. I don't know what it means. Another person here is saying, if you are not obedient, you are not useful. Everybody, they're just coining the name of both Peter Obi and his deputy OBIedients. This one here is saying, for once, you are saying the truth, as it were. Yes, we are everywhere in all sectors of the economy. We cannot continue in that old order. It's either it breaks or we change a new order. And that quickly reminds me of what happened to one of the bishops, the Tinubu's bishop that went to Mama Market in Abuja. They just reminded him that, Bishop, pray for us now. Tinubu Bishop, pray for us. He didn't believe it, honestly. That's to tell you that if you're a youth and you are mortgaging the future of many million Nigerians, and you do that openly, would you be proud, to judge yourself if you know you've done the right thing? Would you be proud if you see your fellow youth on the street and you will not be careful? These are things you should look at. Look at your children. Don't be selfish. Don't look at this order that it benefits me, myself, and I. It will not benefit the whole Nigeria. And if it doesn't, at some point or the other, it will still have a boomerang effect on your family, one way or the other. So come on, guys. Let's begin to change the narrative. Look for, I'm not saying it's compulsory you must vote for my candidate. I have my personal candidate. But look at all of them. Look at their pedigree, their antecedent, their past, their integrity, what they have done in their time past. Judge them and look at their campaign and the capacity. Don't also forget to look at their health status, because it matters a great deal. Because who is healthy can actually have the same mind to also give instructions and follow you through. So those also are important. That's going to wrap it up. What's your take on the fact that FFK and many others are springing up to tell Nigerians that this movement is not stopping anytime soon? Ignore them to your purpose.